Hi, everybody. My name is Huang, and I'd like to thank you for joining us today for a reading of The Adept, the first comic book produced by Immortal Studios. The Adept tells the deep and personal story of Amy, a young Chinese-American woman who begins a journey to become the adept to an ancient martial tradition which has been lost to the ages. It is a story of heroism, action, mystery, self-discovery, and redemption. For this reading, which will take about 5 minutes, we have selected several pages from the comic to read to give you a taste of the characters, the story, and an introduction to the Immortal Storyverse. We have a very talented cast who will be doing the reading. I'd like to introduce Shannon Chang, who will be playing Amy, the lead character and heroine. Sarah Wu will be playing Allie, Amy's younger sister, who has a troubled relationship with her older sibling. Kimmy Shields will play Sasha True, a pop singer who finds herself in the middle of a lot of danger. Robert Wu does double duty as Fa Sheng, our Shaolin Master, and also Kitsune, the villain. Quiamboa plays Marcus, a villain who has a face-off with Amy. Kimmy Shields plays our henchman. Jiaying Ding has several supporting roles. And Craig Shields will be our narrator. Also, very special thanks to Lisa Zarate, who directed this reading. We had a great time putting together this reading, and we really hope you enjoy the performance. So on with the show.
Please welcome to the stage the one and only Sasha True.
Boy, 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 you make me wanna. Boy, 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 you say you wanna.
Allie returns to her seat with Amy.
I owe her this and so much more.
Boy, 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 you make me wanna. Boy, 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 you say you wanna.
Sometimes I feel I'll never be able to repay what I've taken from her. How do you give someone back their childhood? Allie, can I tell you something?
What?
About why I came back.
What? I can't hear you.
Somebody's trying to kill Sasha.
Amy and Allie crane their necks to try to get a look at the stage through the crowd of panicking people. Seemingly out of thin air, a bald monk in modern attire leaps up onto the stage, sending bodyguards flying as he makes his way towards Sasha. This man is Fa Sheng. Amy, mouth agape, stares up in shock at the stage as Fa Sheng grabs Sasha True. Amy is paralyzed. Her life is crashing in around her at the sight of this familiar monk dashing on stage.
That's him, the man from my dreams.
Amy is immediately taken back to her teenage years. Night after night, she would fall into vivid dreams where she endured endless hours of training with Fa Sheng.
Mind leads energy, not strength or power. The mind is your strongest tool. Again.
Teen Amy wears her early Shaolin-inspired training robe. She stands in horse riding stance on a narrow fallen log, stretched out over a crevasse so deep you can barely see the earthen floor beneath the fog.
What is the sensation you feel?
Fear.
No. What does fear feel like?
Shaking, heart racing, fire. It's like fire in my chest.
Teen Amy's body trembles. The way down looks so fatally far.
What is the thought that arises?
Death, painful death.
But you are not dead now. What is happening now?
This is stupid. I want off.
Death is in the future. This moment you are standing on a log. What can you fix right now?
I can lower my heart rate.
Good.
I can calm the shaking.
Yes.
Teen Amy's quivering has stopped. Her body looks instantly more stable as she now holds horse riding stance with confidence.
What is fear, Amy?
It is just a thought.
Back at the concert, Amy stands frozen for a moment, watching Fa Sheng now tugging Sasha off the stage.
For years, he appeared every night when I slept. Then 8 months ago, the dream stopped. He was gone. No explanation.
Amy instinctively heads toward the stage, to that familiar man.
Where the hell are you going?
To get answers.
Guns!
On the ground. Step back.
Get Sasha!
Those aren't security guards.
What? How the hell do you know?
When you live on the streets, you learn to pay attention. It can mean the difference between living another day and dying a Jane Doe. Look at them. They've seen a fight, probably hired guns, and mostly because they just don't seem interested in helping us.
As one of the henchmen rashly levels his gun at Fa Sheng, another pushes his arms down.
Don't! You might hit her!
They charge Fa Sheng. Fa Sheng deftly deflects henchmen 1 and 3. It's all about transferring energy. The henchmen come like bulls, and Fa Sheng simply uses their violent energy to flow their downfalls.
What? I can't move my foot.
Henchman 3 kicks Fa Sheng right in the gut. Fa Sheng's feet skid a few inches, but that's all. Henchman 3 is shocked. Fa Sheng delivers the same exact kick to Henchman 3, but the henchman flies back, knocking over his friends. Amy is still sneaking toward the stage. All around her, people are cowering under their seats. Suddenly, she sees smoke billow up and around the frame.
What the hell?
Amy, fear fading, and determination now takes its place.
Thoughts can be controlled.
Exhaling calmly, Amy runs into the fight. Amy grabs the arm of a henchman as she leaps up onto an equipment crate to break his arm.
Like before, every form he taught me flows into my body, the muscle memory of years of dreams.
Amy lands in that familiar horse riding stance and delivers a tiger claw to the henchman's temple, knocking him out, probably doing permanent brain damage.
And then waking up and practicing, alone, on the streets, or some junkie's hotel room, never understanding why, but not being able to stop either, like some kind of addict, a freak.
Amy, now crouched low, transfers her move into a kick to the groin of another henchman.
He destroyed my life, what little there was left to destroy. Now all these creeps are just in the way, between me and my answers. Who the hell are you, and why did you pick me?
Amy finally stands before her Fa Sheng. Their positions are offset, profile to profile, like two sides of a coin. Amy, breathless, eager.
Finally, after all these years, I know I'm not crazy. He's real. Teacher.
Get Sasha to safety.
The mysterious boss Kitsune hands Marcus an apple from a bowl of fresh fruits.
You look tired, old friend. Here, renew your energy. The singer is the first turn of the wheel, Marcus. Without her.
As an apprentice.
What did you say?
A young woman. He was protecting her.
How interesting.
Marcus drops the smashed bullet that failed to pierce Fa Sheng's flesh into the hands of his boss and explains in English what happened.
Also, he stopped 2 of them before the 3rd got him.
Hard Qigong.
But I've never seen Qigong do that. It's a myth.
A myth I am holding in my hand.
Amy turns to see Marcus. Despite being a bit drained from his encounter with his boss, he's not in the least concerned about Amy.
It's always brought me luck, and now it's brought me to you.
Maybe your luck's run out.
You're the apprentice, aren't you? I saw you fight.
I didn't see you do crap.
Because you deserted your master when he most need. Is that the way of the Shaolin?
Amy's face, anger and shame rising.
It's over. The police are coming. You guys lost. Just walk away.
With a fierce glare, Marcus drops into Dachi's stance, the ready stance in karate.
Unlike you, I do not abandon my master. Now I will bring him, Sasha, and your head.
Resigned, Amy settles into horse riding stance. Sasha yells encouragingly from behind, seemingly unaware of the life and death stakes.
You got this, badass.